So yeah, Afro Mizizi to the core.
Roots.
I and I, brother. So me brother, what are we looking at today? To throw it.
First of all, I am. What the fuck?
I was remembering that cow and out of the Matrix.
No, actually, I'm feeling a little bit sad because of that case of Endarasha kids.
Yeah, bro.
It was one of the most horrific thing that has ever happened.
Yeah,
actually, it's not the banning that actually horrifies.
Yeah.
It's the reaction after the fire.
Exactly.
I saw a parent saying they don't need food.
Yes.
You know, like after the school was banned, the administration of Kenya decided to donate food to the parents or to the school.
I saw it rice and beans.
And then after that, you remember, if you think about it like deeper a little bit, the kids were in a private school. That means those parents are able to pay for private school.
Yeah.
And then you are taking to them unga. But they were affording the school fees for a private school.
No, absolutely.
And their kids cannot be seen, and you're there with food.
And
you are there with the unga.
We keep saying that we have very fucked up people in our administration. That was one of the biggest examples of fuck you, there's nothing you can do about it, but mimi nitakupatia unga. Sisi kwambia mtoi wako ako wapi, mimi sijui kuchomeka, but nitakupatia unga. That's how fucked up it is.
I like the way you put it, like the arrogance.
Thank you. Exactly, that part of sasa unga, bro. Unga, rice and beans, that's for you.
It's like we have to have the finance bill.
Absolutely, yeah.
You have to take it.
Exactly. Same thing, Adani. Same thing. But now we're like, fam na. We have to chukua rice and beans yako na ugali yako. Kaa nayo. Jidishi now, bro. Fuck you and your niggas.
Wow. It's like, when you say Adani, I'm like, the deal was almost like it's almost done.
Yeah, absolutely.
And people have taken some money already in their pockets. And guess who is saving us? Some nobody from somewhere who sees the paper passing around.
Yeah.
Of a signed deal.
Yeah. Then it's like, nah.
And he's like, Kenya ni home.
Kenya ni home, bro.
I have to talk.
Then I think the funny part is, I don't know how it happened, but whoever had the deal, because it had to be someone from here, sent it to some other nigga, the guy on X now. There's a Kenyan guy who's like on X in France.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that guy has like the proper breakdown of shit. I was like, fuck. So this guy in France was not even sending these senators at the copy.
You see what happens is, we have Kenyans, we are smart people.
Absolutely.
Generally. It's not like that cannot be second guessed.
Yeah.
And even the white people knows that.
Yeah.
You know, the Germany jobs thing, they're like asking Kenyans to go there for what?
When Sweden is sending the immigrants back.
Yeah. Why are they telling Kenyans to go to Europe and Israel and the US? Because you see, these guys are smart.
Yeah.
Kenyans are smart.
Yeah.
Kenyans are not slow.
Yeah.
Kenyans can figure it out so fast.
Very chap, bro.
Kenyans will catch it before you think about it. They will know what you are up to.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
Some fucked up shit, bro.
And then we have Andani trying to do his Indian thing. You know, what are you saying now?
I've brought the deal only. I want my money back. but you don't always get what you want.
Of course, because see, people nowadays they know more than they did some few years ago.
Yeah.
Someone would have said, "Oh, this deal is good," and then you sign.
Yeah.
Nowadays, no.
You have to scrutinize it.
Yeah, we have to look at it.
Say like, yo, fuck it.
Kaende kwani?
Yeah, I saw even like the Adani dudes were chased out of Australia because like the Australian guys went on the street and said like, bruh, we don't need these niggas here. They had already worked there for some time. They were like, these conditions, these niggas gotta go. And the government of Australia was like, that's what you need.
Is it before or after Kenyans?
This was before. This is Kitambo.
Yeah.
They had set up shop in Australia still. And the government of Australia told them, bruh, this is the shit you're doing. After they went through the things, they're told to pack up and leave. So I was like, okay. So why are we taking breadcrumbs? Why are we kwa nini sisi hatu scrutinize? Ama tunataka tu experiment ka Australians tena alafu tukuje iturambe then ndio tuanze tena kuprotest na let us need from the word go. Waende.
In short, what Kenyans are saying, tuko kwa deal.
Tuko ndani. Tuko ndaka shamba nasa.
Hakuna vile tu unafanya deal.
Na tuko. Na hii deal ni yetu.
Na deal ni yetu. Usitufanyie deal.
Itakuaje? Ni kama niende soko mse ati nimepeleka produce, alafu kuna mse bado anataka kukata hapo hivyo katikati.
Hiyo deal si
na kwanza
si yako.
Ni yetu. Exactly. Middleman anataka wewe mwenyewe ujue. Na hivyo ndio wao. Wanataka kwa middleman but sasa wanataka kutunyima all hiyo information yote, but the end of the deal ni yetu. Si ndio tutakuwa tunapitia JKIA. Kama wasi wanataka kupandisha. That guy was yesterday on TV, and as usual Kenyan media was doing the thing of trying to shade him as the bad person for exposing. I don't understand. I don't know. Me, I see it. The media is also like a colonial tool. So now this guy was just saying that even me nikipiti hapo, this guys Dani wakikama watapandisha nini by 50% fees airport. So maanisha nini? Wasi wa taxis 50, wasi wa nini 50, wasi wa accommodation 50%. Hiyo inamaanisha nini? Inamaanisha even for me as a normal Kenyan, nikienda kutumia JKIA, because this stupidity of the government thinking that the people who access JKIA are white people ama Indians because ati wao ndo wanapitia hapo sana. They have to get out of there that also as Kenyans tunatumianga hiyo airport. Isi yao ama hao pia wanadhani jao ndio wanakonga the big zao ndo wanatumianga. So if msaki nipandishia fees zangu za kawaida by 50%, that is nuts. You've seen what they have done to Masai Mara.
Actually I thought about it just now.
Yeah, it's telepathic. It's shit, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't even know how to talk about it. So comes and because also that the same logic of Masai Mara. Ati bro, si nyinyi mnaishanga you black niggas. So say jua fika bei Maudiero tutawapandishia ikuwe 27k from ilikuwa 5,000 ama 10,000.
Walifika bei ile side nyingine ya Masai
Sereng bas
walifika hiyo bei. They were like the tourists were so many on Serengeti, and you know Masai Mara is in between. You can watch the migration from whatever side.
Exactly.
And then the tourists are on the other side. Cars and tour vans and everything. They were on the other side. And on this side, hakuna.
So who thinks about these things? And thinks also, we know, thinks how practical they will be. Because hata huyu magavana wa huko kwanza naonanga sana wakijaribu kushinda akisema kitu ni yetu. The same thing they are doing to akina Savo na kina Amboseli. Shit ni yetu in the respective counties. Sasa shit ni yenyu hatujakata. But one kai leti do inasaidiaje hiyo county. Kumbuka kuna kampuni pia zinapiga shughuli zake pale. Acha na kampuni. Kuna wase wenye hata wase tu huko hivyo hiyo mtaa wana benefit na hiyo nini makiwa sana uza makurio sijui nini, hiyo ecosystem mzima inakuwa sustained na hao Maudiero kukaa hata regardless of the Audieros. Hata sisi tukipull up
my leaders wa huko walikuwa wanasimama kwa podium wakati those decisions were being made. I was being given that information by a very close source, and then they could say wa Masai tumesema hii national park, hii game reserve ni yetu, na tutafanya ile kitu tunataka kama watasikia wataenda kuingine, kuna mahali kuingine kuna migration.
Who thinks like
and now the matter is because also they are like kind of retarded. They took it like gospel truth.
Yeah.
The dudes were like, hey, you know the way crowds, the rare thing that normally carries people.
Yeah,
like the way Ruto used to walk around.
Mrima.
Yes, and say, Mama Boga.
Sisi tutawatoa
vijana wa boda boda. You remember that those phrases?
Absolutely.
They were catchy to the masses. No, those guys use the same thing. Iko kwa shamba letu. Letu? Oh, okay. And the other side also has Mara River.
Yeah, that's the stupidity.
And the wildebeest, they don't like migrate to Europe.
Yeah.
They go to the other side.
Or Egypt.
And the other side is a tourist destination, even also bigger
than you guys.
Than here.
Yeah.
You know, the good thing with Masai Mara is that you get a lot of game in one concentrated place.
Exactly.
But no, the other side, it's vast, and then you get animals scattered everywhere. But now people prefer Masai Mara because of the fact that you see all the animals easily. But now they forgot, you double the fees in Masai Mara. Someone who wants to see a wildebeest migration, the Tanzanians are marketing the same. And the Tanzanians flocked there, man.
So who lost? Now si nini yao Masai Mara ni nani? Chini yenu sawa. Alafu so na lose.
Kaeni nayo. Chini yenu.
Basi simkana nayo. Wewe mwenyewe unaambiwa pia wewe Masai Mara hauwezi toa hiyo 27k uingie huko.
It was just fucked up decisions. So again, now that maybe you asked me, what about today?
As
that was
before the retardedness kicked in.
There is a question that comes to everybody's mind. The Bible, the Quran, the whole thing that controls the whole world. What is this thing about? There are rules. There is literature in every book. Those books, I'm talking about the Quran and nobody understands what the fuck they are talking about. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was God, and what and shit. What the fuck? And now when you say what the fuck, you're like,
that's an issue.
Let us go there into the rabbit hole of in the beginning. What beginning? What about before that beginning? What was there? Nobody asks that. Because the book says at the end, whoever adds or minuses from this book shall be added a lot of other things, punishment and shit like that, and misery. But now, maybe the writer didn't want you to think beyond the book.
They were putting you in a box.
And then the writer says, now if you read Revelation, that guy who is writing that is completely high. You read that shit, it's just out of this world. It's weird.
Proper.
It's psychedelics. It's more than that, actually. Bro. It started with Moses and I saw a burning bush. Shrooms
times 4, bro.
Shrooms or weed. the weed experience sometimes.
Have you ever thought about what if the bush itself was weed and then it was banned?
Moses was in Jamaica.
He's in the Caribbean, bro.
Yeah.
And then not because it was burning and then it's bringing the fumes. Then in his head, after getting high, now he was getting close to it. And he started singing.
There's that song. That's it. The hub. I see. Every time I hear people saying, and Moses saw that ground was
holy ground,
holy, and he removed his shoes.
Yeah.
Have you ever
do they say it's holy ground or it's high ground?
Holy. They say holy.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a madman wearing shoes?
You're sick. You're sick for that, man.
It was too high for him to really know what to do with his feet.
Yeah.
Like, this is too much for me. This has to go.
It gotta go.
It's actually fallen.
Yeah.
This thing is like, what? And then he walks into the bush. It's like 10 commandments are given to him. No, he's supposed to go to the mountain.
Yeah.
And then gets a tablet
Sinai,
and shit.
exactly, yeah.
And then maybe he didn't even go to that mountain. Maybe he was just there.
Yeah, just chilling.
Right?
Yeah, because you know Kitambo alikuwa like ati I don't know, like it's the land is just bare and I can just go and even hide out even in my house and then come up with something and be like, hear ye I have come with the tablets. Like no one would know. Because if I tell my wife where buka yagia mimi nimekuwa hapa na nacha, she doesn't even have to know. When she goes to the way alikuwa ananga wale sijui Samaritan na Galilea women kutafuta maji. Si Moses anaanza kutoka kwa kijani anachukua tablet yake. Chora kesho anangoja another time like this. Mama ishia. Mimi narudi kwa kazi yangu. Then one day atokea tu from nowhere with the tablet like bra. And the features give for ilikuwa how many days? 40 days and 40
But he was like there is, I have seen the movie when they do like
you have to do that
tablets.
The lights.
And then that thing that is writing on the tablet. I'm like, this is really a weird experience. This.
I'd actually even want to get into the head of the producer of some of those things. How are you sitting there and be saying like lightning will be writing things when lightning literally destroys?
Yeah.
If it's a tree, it destroys it to the ground. If it's you are hit by lightning, you die. How did he not hit a rock and started writing it?
And then from there we have the Moses. And you know the whole story doesn't add up.
Yeah.
The whole Red Sea thing.
Alikata
maji. Probably alikata maji literally.
Alikuwa wapi?
Yeah, akaanza kuona
zimesplit.
Maybe Moses never existed.
Yeah,
it's a story that was made up. Because maybe from the history of Egyptians, we don't have those texts.
Yeah, bro.
How comes they are coming from Europeans?
Yeah, the hieroglyphics don't have anything.
Alafu unajiuliza, the story of Jesus is being told by Jews.
Yeah.
But the Jews right now, they don't give a fuck about Jesus.
Exactly.
What the fuck is going on? So I should give a fuck about a Jew that the Jews don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. How? Yeah, that's a mad shit, bro. That's something we need silence.
And the Jews, even the Jews themselves, they are fake.
Yeah, bro.
They are Caucasian. And then they are here telling us about thou shalt not. And they're the ones, number one, doing the same shit.
Yeah, to other people.
To Lebanon people.
To Palestinians.
to Palestinian Gaza people. What the fuck are you saying?
It's funny how
nini inaendelea bana?
Thou shall not kill, and bruh, the killings are...
Oh, thou shall not kill, thou shall drop bombs on children.
Yeah. So there's an edited thing for them. There's an edited part of like...
And remember, they say Torah, the Old Testament, is what they believe in. But they say, thou shall not kill.
Yeah.
Why you say thou shall not kill when you are killing? And in fact, during the time of David, where they pride themselves to come from, David killed thousands.
Yeah, he dropped them like beans.
David killed thousands. And David already had the commandments in him.
Yeah.
Or David found the commandments made.
Because it didn't exist.
David, wait.
David there? King David. You're talking about the David Goliath?
Yes,
dude.
yeah. Was he before or after?
He's after, bro. He ako Kings. He's in Kings. Then the nini is Koko Exodus, whatever. Jelend. He's actually, by the way, he's actually after.
He's after.
James in the Kina Kings wanna come. Yeah.
But why is he killing? Yet, it is written by God, thou shalt not kill.
Some very contradictory.
And that guy is also called a man after God's own heart.
Oh my God.
Yet, thou shalt not commit adultery. You know what he does?
He does it.
He fucks
some dude's wife.
And kills the dude.
So that's like 2 in 1.
That's insane, man. Nini unasema sasa? Atukuagi ikaa tunakonga tumekufa akili. And then you see some dude, some African dude ako kanisa. Oh, Lord of David. Lord of David. Lord of the murderer.
Lord of the adulterer.
The adulterer.
So some of these things, now that I really think about it, now able to tell me if I'm making sense, kind of breed some of the things also we see in church, because we see the quote unquote the leaders ndio unasikia wanaenda huko kulala na kondo. Okay, that sounds like bestiality. I meant the other kondo. So if you're saying
they qualify to be beasts, the latter.
Plus, I'd not even be shocked to hear that. Now that we are going down that rabbit hole, we have them being adulterers, we have them being sodomizing boys. Yet this is something that should not be happening. From quote unquote a text in a book you follow. So how does it make sense?
To me, it's a king like David.
Yeah. It's actually the same
picture. The difference.
Yeah,
the difference.
Exactly the same picture.
To me, the reference of God. God in the Bible is the king. Okay, you tell me.
Yeah.
Who writes this? Thou shalt not worship any other god apart from me. Doesn't that sound like the king in Europe?
Yeah.
During, do you call them medieval times?
Medieval, yeah.
Doesn't that sound
like Roman shit?
King George, King James.
First, yeah.
Doesn't sound. That sounds.
Like Caesar.
It sounds like Augustus Caesar.
Absolutely.
Thou shalt not worship any other god. Remember, if you betrayed the king, you could be killed.
You are killed. Not you could be. It was there. Yeah. You are guillotinized.
It is there. Like, you do anything against the king,
you're going, bro. You are out.
And then he goes ahead and says, let me read that shit. It's here. You shall not make idols. So that means he remains on the top, the king.
Yeah.
So every time you hear the, oh, hell, the king, of Rome.
Yeah.
Hail the King of England. Hail the Queen. Now you hear, you shall not make yourself idols. So you shall never worship any other person apart from that nigger, that dude up there with a dress, robe, shit.
Yeah.
That is the guy for you.
That is some mad shit.
He goes ahead and says, you shall not take the name of Lord your God in vain. Now, remember, here in Kenya, we have guys like Lord Daramea.
Yes.
The guy who used to kill Africans for just seeing them around his farm or whatever the farm, African farm,
exactly.
He's there and then he shoots them.
Yeah.
He's called Lord Daramea. Now here he said, the Lord, your God.
Yeah.
Now the Lord is a colonist, is the king. You shall not mention his name in vain. How do you mention the name of king and say, oh, that king, let's say like King Leopold when you're in when you're in Belgium or Congo, you'll be like, Leopold is a motherfucking god. What happens to you then?
I don't know, in my head I saw like you wanted to say like Leopold is a motherfucker. Yeah, so
just imagine yourself in Rome and Augustus Caesar or the soldiers of Augustus Caesar wearing that thing they used to like, you know, that
Spartan thing,
that Spartan thing, and the whole
attire
they used to call it like they wore brass. Was it brass?
Yeah,
brass and iron shield and the whole what do they call it, kilt now, the small dress they used to wear in Europe. And then they are marching and then you're like, Augustus Caesar is a motherfucker. They are going to kill you.
You're going to die, bro.
They're going to kill
You're going to die. That's the last time you're ever even talking. It's nuts.
Now I'm going through the 10 commandments.
Yeah.
And then we have, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Yeah.
Now the Sabbath day again is a day for resting.
Yes.
So that you can like rejuvenate
and reset.
You can do whatever you want to do, so that when the other day comes, the Monday or whatever, you go back to work for the king.
Exactly.
Which king? God owns everything apparently.
Yeah.
You are working for him. Why does he need you to work for him?
Exactly. Plus, remember, in the beginning, God had provided everything. Literally, if it's food, it's on the farm, bro. So why are we again preparing a day for rest and then we go back to work? Why? Nani says it in a very good way. That comedian of ours, what's his name? The white dude.
The C.K. Louis.
Yeah, C.K. Louis, exactly. Puts it in a fantastic way. People should go and watch it. Why?
I put shit on the ground.
He put shit on the ground, bro.
What the fuck are you doing?
Shit
Shit is on the ground. What the fuck? You not do Are you mad?
Are you mad? It's there, bro. If it's a fucking mango, it's there. It's growing.
It's growing.
Just take it and fucking eat it.
And then if you need to plant another one, just do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Plus, it like plant. He just does it for you.
Yeah, actually. It's there. It's just there.
Hey, bro. No, like, this is like some mad rabbit hole. It's mad. Let's go to the next one.
Honor your mother and your father. Do you even need someone to tell you that?
Brana.
So like
for me that one is like that one for they say like the finance thing. You know it's fact. When they put a clause that is like kind of good to you guys, yeah, you'll be given rebates, tax rebates for if you do this and that. Then people, they think, the writers of that thing think, people will miss out on the bullshit that is ukuivo on the maximum, then considering on that one phrase that is good. And that people will be like, bro, see ni kitu like unafanya kungifanya. This you are the government. Hizo vitu unafanya kumshafanya already. So for me that one is that. Like it's inbuilt, you already know you have to honor them, bro.
For me, I'm thinking like on the other side, like do you think those dudes of those time
were not honoring?
Well, like once you're born, you start rejecting your mother right away.
Hashtag like, reject.
Let's kill our mothers and our fathers. It's the thing we are born to do.
It's our destiny.
It's our destiny, man.
Same reject.
Reject the fathers and mothers, man. Let us kill them, all of them.
Finish them.
Finish kumara. Finish. We are not honoring them, you know. Sisi. Apanawi, the generation, I don't know what was Gen what.
Yeah.
Then that time.
Yeah.
We are going.
Generation Maximus.
Yeah, we are going to even fuck our mothers and our fathers.
Yeah.
Do you think human beings have ever gone there?
Down.
And then why you put it here on a text? Honor your mother and your father. Even the lions, they know their mothers.
They know.
Even the hyenas, or the greed.
Exactly. They don't. You don't fuck up with your dad, bro, real man. They know.
The greed that the hyena has.
Yeah. Or even a
hunger.
Exactly. They know you can't fuck up.
Oh, the warthog. The warthog is very famous online.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the. Is it called V12 English? And the hairstyle.
Exactly.
And the style. I mean, like, honor. You telling me what to do.
Yeah.
With my father and my mother.
People who actually brought me up. It doesn't make sense.
The people who have taught me everything, fed me. Now you are the one to tell me what to do with them.
Yeah, as if I don't know.
Okay, you didn't tell a gazelle what to do with its mother and does the right thing.
Exactly, or the goat.
Even a lizard knows what to do with its father and mother. And it's fucking cold-blooded.
Probably the dinosaurs, if they ever existed, they knew.
Honor your mother
and father.
Before the whites came, we didn't honor just our father and our mother. We honored every person who was with that bracket.
Exactly.
So the Wazes were honored for their wisdom in an African setting. You couldn't find a young person trashing a mzee because the mzee was honored before the Bible, before the rules, before all these fucking shit of Quran and shit.
Yeah.
The mother and the father was honored more then than now.
Plus, even honor in the whole of the society was like a thing, and that's why you see. For I'll take you to some other place. For instance, a community like Japan, the Japanese dudes, honor is nuts. It's like the epitome of their core. Up until now, they still practice it.
Wait, do the Japanese have the Bible?
Nah.
So we have the Bible.
Revelation, yeah.
The Europeans have the Bible.
Yeah.
The Americans have the Bible. You know, there are homes in America for the old.
The old, exactly.
There are homeless people.
Yeah.
There are homeless people in America, in Europe. There are homeless people here now in our streets.
When back in the days, you never had anything like this. The old were supposed to be taken care of.
So these are fucking trick. Honor, but you are not honoring.
Exactly.
Ndio nasemaga ni ogui.
Ogui.
Ogui. Then he said, "You shall not murder." This is the most ridiculous one of all of them. You shall not murder. Who shall not murder? Maybe the king had the right to murder. Maybe that's why you find the people who think they are still the kings, they keep killing.
Yeah, because even
with the Bible, they brought it to Africa, but with a gun.
Still killed people.
Or you think the gun was for what? You think Africans needed to be killed so that they can obey?
No.
Or Lydians?
No.
Or Native Americans?
No.
Or Mexicans? Now you say, thou shalt not kill. So the one who believes in this shit will not kill. But the one who brings the shit
kills. What a contradiction.
So the king kills.
Yeah. He's above the Bible.
He comes to a South African or a Buganda.
Yeah, he went and killed the king of Zulu.
And he's like, by the order of the king or the queen. And you're like, there's a bitch somewhere up there that rules over men.
Yeah.
Dude, we wear skin of a leopard.
Yeah.
Is our clothes. And you telling us about a bitch up on our head, like who is on top of us?
And you have what is it called? Asserted them to us, not that as we identify them at what time we be.
We don't know them. We don't know who them.
The fun part, even this language you're using, we don't even know. Like in the order of people are like watching you with the crickets, the cricket sound. They're wondering, who the fuck is this dude? Yeah. See, even like in ancient times.
Just imagine.
Yeah.
And a Chinese being told the same message.
Exactly.
With all their small eyes and round heads.
The fuck is this?
Mahato no. What the fuck is this bitch nigga saying?
Exactly. Some place in India. The Gujarati brothers, they don't understand what is this man saying now.
They don't even understand. They don't say it like you say.
Oh yeah, no, it's deep. No. And then, there has to be a song in the background for some reason. So some guy with a guitar of that time he comes and then plays it. And then they never. And then like some of them like for some weird reason once they start talking like they never stop. I don't even understand how like they have breaks in between. Like when the guy's like from I've been brought here by the king from the order given to me by the Queen Victoria of whatever. Some Indian dude is like,
go for it.
First, I think that picture should be very vivid to people of how weird some guy is just talking some language you don't even know it, and he's according to and then in his head it's very funny. In his head he knows that you guys are understanding what he's saying. I'm like, yeah, these guys get it. They absolutely get it when they can't have a conversation with you. So are they getting it? So okay, now then we go back to him talking to the Indian guys. Now the Indian guys just look at him. I think they were calm. They were always calm.
Maybe like I be the
English dude.
The English dude.
Yeah.
By the order of the Queen of England, this land is now under our authority. what are you saying? So switch to Indian because I like the accent more than the fucking British thing.
Yeah, I think the Indian English is like super awesome.
It's awesome. Like
all the other versions of English that are not from like the UK are awesome. Either it's the Jamaican one or the one for the Nigerian one. I always find it as being very funny.
They murder it too much.
Yeah. Now we have a Kenyan also. There's like Kenyan English or the one of like especially like for Gen Z's and shit of like yani you haven't malizad those ones. So
this has to be see you know.
Yes, you know exactly.
You know what? Yeah.
What you're about. So like the corrupted versions of English are better off than people just talking about English. I absolutely hate. We have had the Japanese English. That is probably the most funniest. Anyway, let's go back. I have a lot of love for the Japanese dudes regardless.
You shall not commit adultery. Yet David.
Yeah.
Who else?
Santan Dave.
Okay. David fucked Uriah's wife.
Yeah.
Adultery. Abraham fucked the bitch that was working for him.
Yeah.
Got the firstborn. According to that text.
Yeah. Wow. So,
was it Noah that was fucking his daughters?
Did you just say that a whole religion was born from adult? Oh my god.
We're going. Let's go.
No, I'm saying like
who was Adam fucking?
Yeah, Abraham. Yeah. Adam, Eve.
And who was Cain fucking?
I don't know, bro. Maybe it was gay.
No, never said it was gay.
But who literally was he fucking? I'm just asking because.
No, he was fucking somebody, of course.
No, if there were two people.
Maybe technology ya kunyonga. But I'm saying someone like Cain or Abel or whoever
had to be fucking someone.
Was fucking someone. Sisters or something.
Yeah.
Or the mother. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, yeah.
Come down to it.
Did Solomon?
Now you have this guy who has a fuck fest.
Yeah.
Called Solomon.
Oh, not cock fest, yeah, fuck fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solomon. 700 wives.
Yeah.
Take that calculation to whatever. To fuck 700 wives.
Bro, it's nuts.
It will take you 2 years for one round each. 350 whatever.
Oh yeah. Even if you take a day each.
A day each.
You had to take 2 years.
Plus 300.
Yeah.
So that means it took him 3 years.
Yeah.
To fuck all of them once.
Round one, exactly.
And this is a part they skipped.
Yeah.
Those bitches are not royal to him. There is no way. A bitch is going to wait for 3 years.
And they are married, quote unquote.
Oh, the king. I'm waiting for my 3 years. And if I misbehave, I make no carrot. You remember, maybe those bitches in those 3 years get fat. Some of get disfigured, you know.
Yeah, it's
just some this.
Even that Jacob story had some weirdness in it. Is it the guy who had to wait G for another wife? 7
years.
Yeah.
Who does that?
There's a lot of stories like inside.
There was Lecho thing.
Yeah.
Then it was tricked with the older chick and all that shit.
Isn't also that quote unquote like adultery? Because this is not a bitch that you are supposed to be fucking at that time.
So the Bible is endorsing fucking sisters,
fucking
other people's wives, fucking what else?
You can fuck some other person before you get the person should be fucking.
Exactly. Yeah. So what are we saying here? Is the king not endorsing his own things? What he does?
Yeah.
Because that's what the king does.
Yeah.
The king doesn't follow the rules. The king himself is the rules.
Yeah.
I'm talking about then. There was no constitution.
Mm-hmm.
There was no human rights. Mm-hmm. There was nothing like that. It was just you go against the king, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And
But the king can do some shit. A lot of shit.
The king
He
does
has a
whatever
free
he
role,
wants.
yeah.
The king does anything that
Anything
pleases
goes for
him.
the king.
Yeah, anything that pleases the king,
He gets.
you shall not steal. Dude, the king steals,
Yeah,
but tells you not to.
exactly.
The king comes to you, steals everything that you have.
I'm looking for a scenario.
Oh, wait. Let me give you a scenario
Yeah.
in the Bible.
Mm.
When David is going to war,
Mm.
he comes back with everything after.
The
Carrying.
exploits of war.
Yes. Is that not stealing?
That's stealing, bro. Because,
Oh, isn't that what the Europeans have done to the whole world? So which king are you, which god are you talking about? Is not the king?
bro. And so, and plus also taking over other places is also kind of.
You shall not steal. But for the king, you shall steal.
Yeah.
You shall steal everything. You shall steal minerals from Africa.
Mm.
You shall steal human beings and take them to America and work in those plantations till you are very rich.
Yeah.
Isn't that not stealing?
It's stealing, bro. The fuck?
You shall make them slaves. You are stealing that somebody's life. They were chilling somewhere in Congo,
Yeah, man. Having a time of their lives, bro.
dancing to Lingara.
Man. The Lingala of Zen. with
The
drums.
Lingara of them, man.
Yeah.
They were doing the drum thing, and there was some guy pretending to be a witch,
Yeah.
and there was
Running around.
carrying and doing whatever. There was another Kisi doing the same thing,
Yeah.
and they took those dudes, the strong ones.
Yeah.
They put them in a ship, took them to America. Now, what we have is Americans who are always whining about slavery and all that shit.
Yeah.
But think about it, man. Thou shalt not steal.
They did it.
They are doing it now.
They're still doing it, bro.
It's
The kings.
continuous.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not steal. But the king does the stealing. So he say it's a reverse psychology shit.
Yeah.
Usifanye,
But mi naweza
usifanye.
mi naweza do.
Hapana, tunaona una eliminate competition. Usifanye ndio mimi
Mimi do.
ni do bila competition.
Exactly.
Because you ain't shit.
Yeah.
If you want us to steal and I'm a warrior and everybody has the same rules,
Yeah.
si wewe utashindwa.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I am above you and I tell you do not steal. Usibe ukiiba utashikwa jela. There was no jail in Africa.
Yeah. Plus, what I'm really getting from this commandment thing is that there is what is it called? I think that is where a master slave relationship really began.
Yeah.
Because if the master can do anything, but the slave has limited rights. So if we've seen all the movies like for slaves, like in a 12 years, a slave and Nini. If a slave dared kill the master, bruh, like all the other white people huko wanatoka na maganza wanaenda kutafuta that one freaking slave who did it. But if the slave is murdered by the master, no one gives a shit. No one really gives a fuck. So one life is better than the other, quote unquote.
Wow. Now you have brought out the scenario of Europeans, the Arabs, and the Africans. Now, not yesterday,
Yeah.
right now,
Kioo cha jamii.
there were like some, was it, if there was a war somewhere in some country called X,
Mm.
And I'm not talking about Twitter. I saw like Elon Musk is going to quit as CEO, and I'm like, fuck, man.
Is it true? I thought it was just like rumors.
I don't know whatever it is.
No, I think it's just rumors.
Whatever happens.
He's the only. They said he's the only CEO who actually takes time to interact with people on his platform.
Yeah. So I'm like, if there was war somewhere in this world, just somewhere, and there are Europeans there are blacks or Africans there, there are Asians there, there are Americans there. Do you know you would see a lot of aeroplanes trying to evacuate the Europeans and Americans?
Yeah.
Why? Is their life more important than the life of a nation, an Arab or an African? Why?
Yeah, see, we saw it during the Ukraine time. Remember?
Exactly. Ukraine time. You're talking about Ukraine, where these people had gone there to do shit, and now Putin is like angry with them, and now you see, like, they're evacuating the Americans
fast. Yeah,
they're even giving us the numbers.
Exactly. Don't you remember? Even there was one Kenyan who was saying, like, even a train tu itoke hii city nipelekwe ile alibaguliwa, akaambia my friend, wewe ni black, hii train kwanza tunapeleka kwanza wazungu. The white dudes have to reach the capital is called not is it Kiev or Donetsk? Kiev first. But you blacks nyinyi mko jingine inakaa. When people are wako busy, and then remember hii ni time wase kila mtu kichwa yake iko in a straight position ya kufikiria, because watu washaanza kusuffer from needs in their head that wanaweza kuwa bombed, and this is the only freaking one time I even need you to just put everything aside and just be human for a second and be like, sasa tukiacha umsena ni train simply because they are black. Kwani yani kuja pepa kusoma, mimi pia nilikuwa kuja pepa kusoma, so at this freaking time, kwa hata kwa crisis siwezi muangalia tofauti. I'll be like, bro, we jidishi, mimi I'm on my first flight, na bado ukifika huko the white people hao washa organize wenyewe wasiwako watarudi. Nyinyi mkishafika huko pia as Africans tungoje ndege zenyu bado hazijakaa.
But again, who is going to save us? Isn't not us thinking critically for ourselves.
That's what I wanted to say.
Tuache ujinga, tuache ugui, ubwakne. Wewe ushaiona ati unakaa hivi, wewe ukiwa Mwafrika, unaona Mwafrika mwenzako akiwa less.
Hakuna.
It's supposed to be like, you know what? Fuck you all white dudes. We don't care about you.
Yeah.
Go kill yourself. Go die. You have a plan. We are going to fight this thing to the end.
Exactly.
You stick together.
Honor each other as black people. Exactly.
Yes. Now, the other thing is, Asians also are supposed to also stick with us, because you see they are through the same shit.
Yeah.
Arabs should also stick with us. If they don't want to do that, they can go fuck themselves also.
Exactly.
Because you see, there is a lot of like stereotype yenye ishawekwa kwa hii dunia, that kuna classes of people.
Watu wako the same.
Hatufanani. Na nini inafanya tusifanane? Hii skin tu. Na ukijiuliza deeper into it, skin yetu is the most better than all the others.
Absolutely.
Kwa hiyo ya white people inakuwa deficient of inaitwa deficiency
melanin.
Inaitwa deficiency melanin deficiency.
Exactly.
Azin ni viwete wa melanin. Ni maviwete ama ni walemavu melanin.
Ande wanakuja ati mse haezi toka tu nje apigwe na jua. Au wakiwa na huyo spokesperson wetu same WhatsApp. Kupigwa na sola ngori. So I think for me it's high time. My parting shot would be like, it's really high time for, as you've said, like sisi wote kuja tungane. But for me it's like I saw it somewhere. This person like really made it sense to me. How comes if even the Bible itself says that we were made in the image of God, right?
In the image of the king.
In the image of the king, right?
The king is a white man, motherfucker. The king is a white man. I'm protesting now. Haki yetu. The king is a white man. We are not made in the image of the white man. We are black people, and we are the original people. We are the ones who are from the cradle of mankind, which is in Turkana here. All the historians have come there to East Africa, Ethiopia, and found the oldest bones. So unaniambia ati image of God mgani? God is African. We are African.
Absolutely.
I be Trump like
Nambia. They're coming from Zambia and Nambia. So I think from the guy was saying,
what is Kamaru saying? What did she say?
You're sick for. Anyway, as I was saying, if
Kamara, let me do Kamara shit. I have to keep doing Kamara shit.
There's no problem with you doing Kamara.
Kamara shit. This woman is disastrous. Her track record is horrific.
What she's done past the 5 years.
She has done nothing.
She's destroyed this country.
That guy has nigger points than Kamala.
Absolutely. Nigger and Indian points more than the Kamala herself.
What are you saying? Imagine. Wait. We will skip one because we don't believe in 10 commandments stuff. I'm skipping number 9 and I will not read it because I don't think that shit matters. The other one is you shall not covet.
Bro, our president does that every freaking damn time.
You shall not you shall not look at a big ass and say like, dude, imeweza.
Something I used to do a lot, like
you shall not do that. You shall not covet is liking somebody's thing that is you want to have it for yourself. Like some dude like drive through you in a new Mercedes and motherfucker, that thing is quiet. It's like a grave. That guy is driving something that is like a grave.
It's like driving a mortuary, bro.
Man, I'm like, dude, I want that.
Yeah. I want the silence.
I want that. Thou shalt not covet.
Yeah, that's shit. That's really shit.
How do you grow if you don't like somebody else's thing? Because you see, there are milestones. If you haven't seen it, you don't know about it.
Absolutely.
But now, if you imagine yourself in a mansion, you start thinking of it. If you even technology, if you want to create a new gadget, you have to
think about some of the experiences you've had,
and you have to see something.
Yeah,
it's like if you are a musician and you see a rock star with the best guitar, and you're like, I want that.
Yeah. Man. So that's wrong.
That's the Muzungu telling you don't want. But guess what he does himself?
He takes it.
Thou shall not covet Africa. He's here. Akokwa Highlands.
White Highlands. Nakuja kazi nickname White Highlands.
Rhodesia.
Muda chukueni mwende huko kwa zitu kwa itwa nini? Reserve. Mwende kwa reserve. Enda huko buda. Kwa nini? Thou ni mimi.
Thou shall not covet.
Nyingine ni yako. Nyingine nataka kujua mambo yake, ni shida yako buda.
It's like he's telling you ngui na kuja kuchukua chita yako na kuna kitado. Wezi ni show shit. So, who is God? The God is white on the throne. Jesus is white on the... It's not even on the throne. I'm talking about the God. The Almighty God is...
Omega or bot.
Anaitwa King James.
It's fucking nuts. And very much like if it revolves around the servitude part, again, seems bado ni hapo. So my last thing as I say, if that image of God thing is there, us we didn't even know like how maybe our gods looked like, right? Or maybe if we had not pictures, whatever we had, what we knew is they were supposed to be black or something. They had to look like us. So why don't we worship then things that are like us? You can't be brought to white pictures and being told who you need, you Yesu, some white dude, then you have to be under them. Because we have demystified everything kwa hizo commandments, and they have shown that it is a master-servant thing. Us, we never used to live as like master-servants.
We are gods.
Thank you. 1.3 billion.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. That's what Jay-Z said after O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
So
that's it. Let's respect ourselves enough. The same way that the Japanese people don't look at some of these Jew Bibles and say nini. They're like, if it's honor, they like they can link it to back in the days of the samurai. They know they can link it back to the days of the samurai, and there's lineage to that. So there are core values that they have been sticking with, and they are practicing them up until now. If it's honoring people, not only the old people, honor it's between me and you as a person. Why are we not doing that as Africans when we used to do that? Because we've been fucking brainwashed by some ideologies that we have really tried to demystify today for you guys to just see that.
The God is called King James. Right now, he is called King Charles.
And
that is God.
Absolutely.
God of the universe is King Charles.
Yeah.
God of the universe is King Charles.
And remember, you can't say shit about him. If you say shit about him, you'll be like Diana. You die.
No, Diana is black.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going back to the commandments. They have power to kill and take.
Bro, mi nikidedi, nimededi.
Imeanda.
Lakini shit, itabaki.
Itabaki, bro.
But again, white man is God that you worship in churches, in mosques, in all those places that you go to bow down to. You're worshiping a white man.
That's the end of the fucking story.